The Ozark Trail 7-inch fixed blade knife, available at Walmart. Is it worth $4.87? Stick around and we'll see. Hey YouTube, welcome back to Urban Outdoors. Hey, I'm Urban, but you knew that, didn't you? Hey guys, I just went to Walmart and picked up a few things on the wife's shopping list. And as I always do, I strolled through the camping and outdoor section. And I came across this. This is a fixed blade knife by Ozark Trail, which is, as you know, the Walmart brand. And I figured $4.87. Why not, right? So I picked it up, figured I'd come home and give it a try and let you know what I think about it. Now, first of all, you got to keep in mind it's $4.87, okay? So, can you really go wrong? Thoughts and impressions. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the knife first. What I know about it. The package gave you no details other than the fact that it's a 3-inch blade. And again, it is made by Ozark Trail. A 3-inch blade, a 4-inch handle. It has what they call a stoned wash finish on the blade. But it does not say what type of steel it is. So it's a mystery Chinese steel, I'm sure. But, and it has a rubberized handle. I have to admit the handle feels good, but more about that later. It's got the gripping up here for your thumb. I forget what that's called. Jimping, I think. It is a full tang, as you can see. And, so what do I like about it? Well, I like the looks of it. I do like that, what they call the stone finish, stone washed finish on the blade. That's pretty sexy. I like the way the handle feels as far as the rubber. You can see my knuckles are bloody from when I was just using it. We'll get to that in a minute. I like the fact that it is a full tang knife. I like the fact that Walmart has stepped up to an extent the sheaths on their fixed blade knives. Up until this one, I've always seen those cheapo nylon sheaths that come with their fixed blade knives. They tried to step it up and go with this plastic sheath. So I'll talk about the sheath in a moment, but let's stick to the knife. As you would probably expect, it's not very sharp out of the box. I just made a tent stake, attempted to do some feathering, and a notch. It didn't perform very well. So let's talk about some cons of the knife. It is very back heavy. I mean, it is, all of the weight is back here. There's hardly any weight up towards the front. So as far as chopping, not good. The way the handles are with the finger grooves here, this one right here, let me show you from that side. This finger goes good, that finger goes good, but my pinky, my ring finger has nowhere to go. And so while it feels good because of the rubberized part, the way the finger grooves are laid out, it's just not comfortable in the hand. That hits right on that ring finger, so it's not very comfortable. And I tried to adjust it, and as I was doing some feathering, because it's so dull, the knife slipped off and my fingers went right across the stump that I was doing it on. So now I've got bloody fingers. I wish they would have put a lanyard hole on it. If they would have taken that tang out and put a little lanyard hole, or even drilled one right down here. But there's no lanyard hole. Let's talk about the sheath. It's some kind of plastic. I'm sure it's not Kydex. I like the fact that they've gone from the cheap nylon to a more sturdy plastic type of sheath. But this is barely a sheath, guys. I do like the fact that it has the holes here. So if you wanted to put that on a chain, you could use it as a neck knife. The blade fits down into the sheath nice and good. And I have to admit, it's got excellent retention. That knife's not coming out. That's not a positive, okay? Yes, you want good retention, you don't want your knife coming out, but this thing is actually hard to get out of the sheath. And why is that bad? Well, I'm going to show you. Belt clip here is very kind of flimsy. I expect it would break easily. It's not very aggressive on this end here. In other words, when you put it on your belt, it doesn't catch on the bottom of your belt. So here's what happens. Okay, so when I put this on my belt, normally it would lock on, right? So you can see it's on there now, and I would normally wear it about right here. And here's the bad thing. When I go to try to get that knife out, the whole thing comes out. I want my sheath to stay on my belt and just the knife to come out. But here's what you have to do if you want to leave the sheath, and just get the knife. You have to hold the sheath down and pull the knife up. And we all know that can be dangerous. So I don't like the sheath. I like the fact that Walmart and Ozark Trail are trying, but the sheath, it's a fail. The knife, I think, is a fail. Also, I forgot to point out whenever I had this on my belt, you see you got the full 4 inches. You've got the full handle above the sheath. So when that's in your pocket, this thing's so top heavy, it wants to do this on your belt. And it's not a good feeling in your belt. When you try to pull out the knife, the whole thing comes out, because that's a very poor design. So, overall, is it worth $4.87? No. Don't waste your money, okay? I wasted mine, so you don't have to waste yours. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking little knife. It's not functional, it's not sharp. Doesn't have a lanyard hole, it's uncomfortable. The sheath is pointless, it sucks. So, will I buy more of these? No. Will these be gift ideas for me to give to someone else? No. Don't waste your money, guys. It's not worth it. Anyway, thanks for coming along on Urban Outdoors. Till next time, keep calm, carry on, keep it outdoors.